This GeForce Now Thursday, we have some additional details about the gaming Chromebook set to release this month, as well as some pretty big games coming to the service this week. That also includes beta access to a title that a lot of people have been looking forward to. So let's dive right into the news and get to it. To kick things off, we have an update surrounding the cloud gaming Chromebooks that are coming out real soon. Nvidia has confirmed that RTX 3080 members will be able to take full advantage of these Chromebooks with up to 1600p resolution streaming at 120 frames per second. You'll be able to do this by just simply playing on the Chrome browser. Nvidia worked together with Google to support these newest Chromebooks, and it really does show. That's why the models do support high refresh rate displays, which is a great thing to see because I expect it to become a very popular option as cloud gaming grows. The simple fact is that more frames equals less latency, and that's just an overall win for the cloud gamer. But it's far from the only gaming feature these Chromebooks include. They also support Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E for fast wireless connectivity, and even have gaming keyboards so you can really enjoy the gaming experience. It is worth pointing out, since this was worked together by Nvidia and Google, GeForce Now's app will come pre-installed on these cloud gaming Chromebooks. And for new and existing members, every cloud gaming Chromebook includes a free 3-month trial of the RTX 3080 tier. That's instant access to over 1400 PC titles available in the GeForce Now library, with over 100 free-to-play titles with heavy hitters like Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and League of Legends. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, be sure to keep an eye out for the Acer Chromebook 516GE, the Asus Chromebook Vibe CX55 Flip, and the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming Chromebook, as they've all been designed with cloud gaming in mind. Personally speaking, I think devices like this built for the cloud are really cool, and I think it says a lot that companies like Asus, Lenovo, and Acer all believe in cloud gaming so much to build devices around it. Next up, before we get into the new games arriving to the service this week, I want to highlight a beta that's going to be accessible via GFN. And that's for Warhammer 40K Darktide, which will be available Tuesday, November 30th. For anyone who's already pre-ordered the title over on Steam, know that you will get access to the closed beta period running from October 14th to the 16th via GFN. This will give you a nice preview and hands-on experience of the title that's coming the following month, and I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's using Vermintide 2's very respected melee system while also incorporating a lot of ranged weaponry. It's been described to me as Left 4 Dead meets Warhammer, and I'm all for that description. The game promises to allow you to personalize to your playstyle with a neat character creation system, and delve deep into the city and put a stop to the horrors that lurk in the industrial city of Tertium. But now it's time we take a look at the rest of the lineup coming to GeForce Now this week, and we're going to start by talking about Asterigos Curse of the Stars. It's a brand new release that you can pick up over on Steam that will allow you to embark on a journey full of danger in this action RPG. Inspired by Greek and Roman mythologies, you'll be exploring the breathtaking city of Afs, where you have to forge your way through the legions of unique foes and mythical bosses to discover the truth behind the city's curse. The game features over 60 different enemies and 22 bosses in the main storyline. It also has over 100 collectibles, numerous side quests, as well as a new Game Plus mode. Next up is yet another new release, and that's Kamiwaza Way of the Thief. You can pick this one up over on Steam, and it'll have you joining the Honorable Abysso. It'll have you playing on the streets of Mikado, where you have to put your thieving skills to the test, but will you walk the path of honor for the sake of your family? The choice is yours to make. Now, if this game's giving you heavy Tenchu vibes back from the PS2 days, that's because it's the exact same developer making it. And honestly speaking, it's really cool to see this style of game get made nowadays. It's just a really neat throwback to that era, and it's one that I think a lot of people have a soft spot for. You can expect a lot of silly antics and stealth action gameplay here. Following that, we have LEGO Bricktales, a new release that you can pick up over on Steam and the Epic Games Store. In this puzzle adventure title, you'll have to use an intuitive brick-by-brick building mechanic to solve puzzles and bring your creations to life. You'll get to experience a charming story as you explore beautiful LEGO dioramas and help the people inhabiting them. Truth be told, it looks like a LEGO builder's dream come true. It's the type of game I've expected to exist for quite some time, and I'm surprised it took this long to make. It features a variety of puzzles, a sandbox mode, and heaps of items to collect and unlock, and you can even build your own unique character. It claims to have the most intuitive brick-by-brick building in a LEGO video game so far, and I believe it based on what they've shown. Any LEGO fans should definitely keep an eye out for this one. Following that, we have Ozymandias, Bronze Age Empire Sim, which is another new release on Steam. This one allows you to build an empire in a single sitting, all the strategy of a classic 4X game in a faster format, which also shines in multiplayer. It focuses on a distilled design where you focus more on your strategy over tactics. It's removed all the busy work out of the 4X gameplay, while combat is abstracted into an innovative power system where you only move armies and fleets. It features 8 handmade maps charting the Bronze Ages around the world, with over 52 empires to play, with traits that give each a unique set of challenges. Now let's take a look at PC Building Simulator 2, a new release over on the Epic Game Store. You'll be able to grow an empire as you learn to repair, build, and customize PCs all at the next level. The game promises to deliver a deeper simulation, an upgraded career mode, and powerful new customization features. You'll be able to use realistic parts from over 40 hardware brands to bring the ultimate PC to life. And yes, you can expect plenty of RGB. Following that, we have the Last Oricru, which is a brand new release set to release October 13th. You'll be able to pick this one up over on Steam, and it's described as an action RPG with a strong emphasis on storytelling and player choices. In it, you'll wake up in a sci-fi medieval world on the brink of war, and you're gonna have to start influencing the destiny of the whole world. The game is designed as both a single player and cooperative experience where you can play it both online and local couch co-op. Honestly speaking, it's a really neat addition that I wish we would see more of nowadays, but I'm glad to see it here. But do note that the game does promise to have challenging combat, which is easy to learn and hard to master. Next up, we have another brand new release available over on Ubisoft Connect October 13th, and that's Rabbids Party of Legends. I've already played this one myself, so I can describe it to you as a party game with a bunch of fun minigames to play. There's 50 minigames in total, with multiplayer support up to 4 players locally, and you can build a playlist of your favorite minigames as you unlock them. It's not a bad family couch co-op game, and honestly speaking, I'm surprised to see it over on PC. Regardless, good to see, and I'm sure a lot of families will be able to enjoy this one. Next is The Darkest Tales, another new release available October 13th on Steam. When a nightmare creeps into reality, the only ones that can help are those whose magical powers we've believed in since childhood. This game follows the story of a brave teddy bear heading into the far side of the happily ever after to rescue his owner Alicia. It's described as a complex and compelling adventure full of familiar characters and a fairy tale landscape. It is dark and twisted, so gingermen are out for blood and Sleeping Beauty seems to have not slept for a couple centuries, so you can definitely expect a lot of twists and turns. Truthfully speaking, this is a game I wasn't aware of until checking it out for this video, and I gotta say, it looks pretty damn good. Following that is a major new release, and that's Scorn, available on Steam and the Epic Game Store October 14th. It's an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry. It's designed around the idea of being thrown right into a new world, isolated and lost inside a dreamlike landscape. If that dream turned out to be a nightmare, that is. I'ma keep it real with you all, I'm not big on horror games and this one creeps the hell out of me. But I know for a fact that it's been getting a lot of hype and people have been looking forward to trying it out. This seems like the perfect game to take advantage of the RTX 3080 tier because the graphics do look phenomenal. Now let's move over to the last title coming to GeForce Now this week, and that's Dual Universe, the only title that's actually not a brand new release. It's a first-person sci-fi MMO built and driven by players in a single persistent universe. You can build almost anything out of voxels, trade in a free economy, lead industries, and travel through space exploring planets or waging war in a fully editable sandbox universe. Heads up, this is subscription based, so be aware of that. And with that, we've wrapped up all the new games coming to the GeForce Now service this week. A pretty solid lineup of new releases for sure. But before we wrap things up, I have one more thing to say. If you want to try out GeForce Now's priority tier or have had a bad experience playing the free tier and want to give a shot to what priority is like without having to pay up front, then let me know by joining our community Discord, going to the updates channel and reacting to the message there, or go over to my Twitter, follow me there and direct message me, and I'll provide you with a 3-day priority trial. nvidia's actually provided me with the codes to give out, so thanks to them for this. But do note that these codes do not stack, so don't try and get multiple codes as they won't work for you, and they will only work on GFN servers hosted by NVIDIA in the NA and EU region. That's to say it won't be redeemable on GeForce Now Alliance partners. Now for those wondering, the priority tier does give you access to a premium rig with RTX on, priority access to the premium servers, 6-hour session lengths, and up to 1080p 60fps streaming. Thanks again to NVIDIA for that. I think it's going to help a lot of people out to really see the benefits of GeForce Now. And with that, we've wrapped up this video. If you enjoyed it at all or found it helpful, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.